AskReddit by forum mod. What is your I'm calling it now prediction? We've only just begun to see what small drone warfare looks like. These warflying tech breakthroughs always start with simple recon and dropping bombs. Soon they'll have guns and fly in coordinated swarms. This is a big one. We are going through another evolution in warfare and it's gonna be a doozy. You used to watch the skies because someone is always watching. Now you watch the skies because a murder drone could be right there. We're going to see an influx of people avoiding social media phone culture as a lifestyle choice. People are tired of the algorithms, manipulation and bullshit. I had limited access to social media until I was about 13. I'm probably gonna impose similar restrictions on any kids I may have. Starbucks will be selling bubble tea by 2027. Edit. For clarification, I mean classic bubble tea, sweet and creamy leaf tea with tapioca pearls, not fruity drinks with popping boba juice balls. By 2025, I reckon. Our responses to all questions will be sponsored and yield responses that favor the advertiser rather than objective responses based on available evidence. That sounds so dystopian that I think it is a very likely and reasonable future outlook. Diddy didn't kill himself. God damn it, what did he do? Mine is that our biggest threat in the next 5 years from AI isn't that it will go rogue. It's that it will soon perfect fake videos, and all hell will break loose. We no longer have any arbiters of truth that a majority of the country trusts. Even science bitches aren't trusted now. Fake videos of politicians and celebrities doing awful things will become the norm, and different groups will choose the ones that reinforce their beliefs. I truly think it's gonna get wild. I mentioned to someone once that the biggest threat of AI, a more misnamed thing I have never seen, it's a generative language model, is that scammers will be able to write more believable emails. Apparently the FBI came out with a report that said the same thing. 45-year mortgages will be the standard like we're starting to see with 8-year car loans. Out of all the depressing shit, this one gets me the most. 45 years in debt. That is terrifying. 30 years is already way too long. Grown-up children of YouTube family vloggers will start dropping mommy dearest style exposés about their horrible childhoods and laws will be imposed against the whole practice. Genuinely hopeful of this. Kids have and deserve better rights protections. Children in Hollywood were scammed out of their money and residuals because of their horrible parents. YouTube kids deserve the same protections. Also, profiting off your kids when they can't consent to being filmed and posted all over the internet is its own can of worms that people ought to discuss more. The company store will become a thing again in our lifetime. And eventually company housing. In the coming years, companies will start ditching call center staff in favor of AI systems. It will be awful. Some airline already did this and the bot made up a policy the airline doesn't actually have. They were forced to honor what the bot said. https://www.theguardian.com/world/2024/feb/1/6/air-canada-chatba-lawsuit. We're going to wait until the last minute to address the incoming doom of our antibiotics becoming obsolete. I'm so confused how so many countries worldwide have a policy that allows people to buy antibiotics without a receipt prescription. Here in Germany, you can't buy them in a pharmacy without seeing a doctor first who'll prescribe them to you. And most doctors handle antibiotics as last resorts. Not like Smarties that you just throw down your throat for the smallest infection. Someone will compare the cicadas this summer, us, to locust of the biblical end of the world. Kind of related, but I didn't know what cicadas were for the longest time and I thought that was just the sound the sun made sometimes on a hot summer day. A Jenner will get a cybernetic implant by 2030. further, they will get a Neuralink for Cloud the second Elon gets it approved. Jojo Siwa's mental breakdown. Whenever Biden and Trump kick it, it will be in very quick succession. Just like The Notebook. Video game shows movies are the next superhero movie show boom. I can see that happening. Adaptations have been better over the last few years when movies based on games were always shit before. Bluebell ice cream will be contaminated again in the next 3 to 5 years. Hopefully no one dies. This is super specific. We're going to see a sharp increase in the number of sports-related gambling scandals now that it's legal in virtually every state. The amount of middle-class college guys I see throwing thousands of dollars at sports gambling is crazy. They are maximizing their loans and blowing it all on sports betting within the first month of school. It's a frantic, consuming addiction that I've never seen outside of substances. They go fucking insane. George R.R. Martin will never finish A Song of Ice and Fire. We'll be lucky to ever see The Winds of Winter. I have a completely unsubstantiated theory that he's already finished them and they won't get released until he's dead because he doesn't want to deal with the blowback when fans don't like the ending. In the near future, TV, movies, music, and art will legally be required to state whether it contains AI or is AI free. But big companies will lie anyway. The new organic. All streaming services will be in a bundle like how satellite or cable TV are now. You can have the sports bundle or the movie bundle or the reality TV bundle, ect. And just like cable they're gonna bundle it with useless shit so they can justify a $80 month price tag for 10 different streaming services even though you only wanted 2 of them. They will finally fix the idiotic bright headlight issue by 2050. I swear this shit is making me go blind. I can't drive at night anymore because I can't see anything. But it's not my eyes. I walk around in the dark just fine. There will be internet blackouts. Internet backbones have some hardware redundancy at least. Massively wide power blackouts due to China-sourced transformers that are very difficult to replace are a concern. The next elected US president will die of old age before they finish their 4-year term. And the conspiracy theories will never stop. We will see a large resurgence in people becoming tinkerers, fixers, and going into the trades. This will be a combo of stuff being expensive so people will want to fix and keep it as long as possible paired with the rising cost of education. I actually can see this. Trades pay much better than people expect. I know someone who was a commercial lender and a business banker and he quit all that to go into woodworking and is much happier and makes more.